Welcome to Live Like Low. This is our Meditate with Me Monday. So if you're excited, I'm excited too. We're going to be doing light language and just sit back, relax, take deep breaths, and we'll start with a deep breath in at the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just exhale slowly at a count of 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And just keep going with that deep inhale and exhale. Okay. Just gonna take some time right now to just get centered, to start letting yourself release whatever feelings are just keeping you wound up and tight, okay? And then we're gonna get started. I hope that everybody's having a wonderful morning. I hope that this meditation brings forth a sense of love and connectedness that will follow you throughout your day and bring you lots of luck and joy today. If you know anybody who would like to join this meditation, please share it with them. Your support is so appreciated. Just keep breathing slowly. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And just keep breathing slowly and deeply. join the meditation. If you're driving, you can just listen. Don't close your eyes. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Alright. Just so anyone who has their eyes closed, I'm going to begin drumming now. Allow the sound to take you. Should the ancestors want to speak with you, they will greet you this morning. Okay. I'm not doing readings at this time. We're doing a meditation. But I will be doing readings on Thursday at 7. Okay. If you want to be notified, just follow me and click the notifications. Okay? It's fine. Um, my patron goddess, my mother goddess, she likes drumming. So when I do meditations using drums, she talks to me a lot. But when I personally drum, I just feel it coming all down my hands and I get super hot. But my room is naturally really cold. So it's just like I went from being like shivery cold to like hot as hell. But I'm a medium, so it happens a lot. That's normally the thing. Thank you, Celestia. I haven't seen you in a long time. I miss you. Oh my god. Yo, same. I'm getting back on my shit though. I wouldn't say, I guess, I miss you too. Oh my gosh, yes. Same. I'm glad you're back on track though. Hey. Is it witchcraft? It depends on what your definition of witchcraft is, but I'm glad that you are too. Yes. Then leave, baby. If it's annoying, that means it's probably fucking with your demons. If you would like to stay, that's fine. If you don't, that's also okay. This is a space that I've created here for my peoples and the divine. I'm saying. Sorry, got a troll. Sinala itere shilelia turuk. Yala itere knasiele. Skanala etiekle furukush kondalaika. Zinefialaku. Laila ifele ikailo. Sanala iterekne fiala lokuo. Saleilua. Saniela aturuk nushkue fia. Sandaila uturuk. Okay. I hope that everybody had a good time. Celestia, yes, that's so true. Hello, opulent body. Greetings. So, I just wanted, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad. I've never drummed on live before, so I was kind of, I was a bit nervous. Feeling amazing after that. Oh, yay. That was the intention. I hope that everyone goes throughout their day. And I call for Archangel Michael to cover you in a protective shield, that no energetic vampire may claim your energy, that no negativity may touch you, that any negative intentions or negative entities will be repelled and transmuted by you. I love you so much, and if you would like to exit at this time, you're welcome to. If you like to stay and talk, that's also fine. I love you guys. I hope that you're having an amazing day. I hope that you see the twinkle of God in your life, and that your angels, your guides, your ancestors are with you, and they show you your way through your day so that you may have the best day, that luck may find you wherever you go, because today is of your own creation. And I appreciate you starting your vibration today with me. It means so much to me. We'll be doing this every Monday at 7 a.m. So, well, it's 7 a.m. Eastern time. So if it's earlier for you, apply your time zone. You did a great job. Thank you. That was calming. I'm so glad you had a good experience. So last year, I was gonna say that, I get a lot of Islamic people that come to my lives, so it doesn't even bother me anymore. It doesn't even bother me anymore, because I feel like they're drawn because they feel the energy of Allah, but then they don't understand. So then it's confusing. And that's okay, I'm glad. Thank you so much for the likes, everybody. Hello, I saw that. Yes. I feel like sometimes people get drawn in by the light, but it just irritates their demons. But I feel like that's just a calling for you to do your own shadow work and to see, where those things lie. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't like blocking people, but I will mute them for the live, because I don't think it's fair. I don't the only time I block people is when they're real trolls. He was doing too much. True. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on at the same time at 7, and we're doing Teaching Tuesday. I'm teaching a alchemy class at 7 every Tuesday about healing your ancestral trauma through alchemy. So I was thinking maybe doing a similar topic in our morning lives. He was fine. 70. Yes. And I'll put it on replay on my YouTube channel. So if any of you it's too early, you can subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll be posting those. We'll be a week behind, so I'll be posting them the following week. That was beautiful. This is my first time here. We'll definitely be back. Oh, thank you so much, Bree. Yes. I really appreciate you. I'm glad that you had a good experience. I hope that you stay high vibes all day, because that's what brings in your blessings, honey. I was hanging out with my cousin this weekend. It was her birthday, and I just realized how she was such in this vibration of love, and as she walked throughout her day, things just clicked into place for her. And it's just she's really new to spiritual, but she's very in tune, so it's just super cool. It's yo, I see you. I see you. Yes. I wish you guys had an amazing time. So I was gonna see if you guys wanted to vote on what we would talk about tomorrow. I usually channel a message on my teaching days, but it'll probably be a channel message plus whatever we decide to talk about. So we can talk about a specific Claire if any of you guys are trying to like open up your clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, and that's gonna be like your clear seeing, clear healing, clear feeling. We can talk about clairgustance, but I feel like it should be paired with another clair, because I feel like clairgustance comes with another clair. If it's clear knowing, you'll get a specific taste or smell that will be like an initiatory reminder of a specific type of event or idea. So if you guys want to do like a live like that, or we can talk more about shadow work if any of you guys are going through that. I'm glad I changed tabs. I can participate in your lives. Yes. And you know, Celestia, if you want to, you can always join the live. You can request down at the bottom to interact. And then we could just all be on stage and talk and ask questions. And I'll take questions from the chat. I think that'd be like super fun. Yes, I would love to talk about that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna write that one down so we could talk about this tomorrow. That would be really fun. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do psychic clairs tomorrow. Notes. Oh, yes. And guys, if y'all have like any, like throughout y'all day, if y'all are like, ooh, I have a question about this on the same topic, like just save it for tomorrow. And then, you know, just ask during the live and we can like really get into it. Teaching. I'm going to talk about psychic abilities. So for whoever's, oh, it says, hold on. It says shadow work, definitely. I did a 30-day challenge and I know I'm not done. I just don't know what to do next. Okay, cool. I know I will come back across you at some point when I need to hear from you. Show my FOP. Yes! That's the attention. Thank you, Spirit. So we could do like, if you guys like have any specific, so one thing that I do like to say is like your shadow work is connected to your clairs, and the more work you clear in your shadow work, the bigger and more perceptive your gifts become. Like things become less like echoey, is the way that I like to say it. Like it's not as evasive because they don't have to kind of like rotate around your trauma, because they're like trying to talk to you but not trigger you at the same time. Sometimes it's unavoidable though. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Like I've given messages to people and I know that Spirit telling me to do it, I know that if it would have told them any other way, it would have triggered the shit out of them. Sometimes I still do. I can attest to this. That's what I have been working on the past couple months in my journey. Yes. What have I been talking about? So we've been talking about the 7 steps of alchemy, right? Let me see. We're not doing readings right now, CP. Readings will be on Thursday, okay? Sorry. Spirit's been getting on me about teaching more. I want to make sure I tell y'all the exact stuff. So the first, basically all the steps of alchemy, you have the black phase, which is calcination and dissolution. And then you have the white phase, separation and conjunction. And then the fermentation, this is part of the red phase. So fermentation and distillation. And then the last one is the coagulation. So basically through the 7 phases of alchemy, you're learning how to do the shadow work. In the black phase, you're learning how to dissolve that negative energy, your resistance, your traumas, all the kind of like stuff that we've learned through life, the mindsets, the stuff that, you know, that's the initial shadow work. It's easy to find. It's like, oh, I've subscribed to this idea of what a woman should be, and then I'm stressing myself out based on who I think I should be in this idea. And then because of that, I'm having a really hard time, like, stepping into my own power, because every time I step into it, I get smacked in the face with the fact that I'm not in my power as I identify with being a woman. So, so then you get into the white phase where it's like, okay, now that I've kind of identified this thing and I've started to dismantle the coping mechanisms of it, now I'm going to move into the white phase where I start to purify myself and I become the most authentic version of me. I stop holding my voice back. I start speaking my truth. And you're truly transmuting, but at this point you're pulling away the facade and you are that core being. Whatever you are at your core, if nobody had anything to say about who you should be or what you should do or what you should look like, that's what you become at the end of the white phase. And it's kind of a very spiritual thing. Like when you think, like when you start to get into, you go through the hard initial part of shadow work, and that's usually encompasses like either a dark night of the soul or a tower moment. And then you shift into kind of like an awakening where it's like, wow, I don't react the same way as I used to that traumatic shit. And then it's like, I'm implementing healthy coping mechanisms so that I don't do that same stupid shit I used to do before. And then it's like, it feels so good to be me. And then it's like, okay, so how do I be me every day after this? And that's the red phase. That's you incorporating everything that you learned in the white phase and reprogramming everything that you learned about yourself in the black phase and sticking new things in the slots. So like, I'll give you guys an example. Like I used to like sleep all day. Like I would just sleep, and then when I wake up, I start working. So like I had to start being like, okay, this doesn't work, because then I'm working really hard to make up for the hours that I was asleep. But if I just wake up earlier and then I start to create a routine, okay, now I'm in the routine. Wow, I'm getting burnt out really fast. Okay, so I need a morning routine and a night routine to take care of myself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually in the morning and right before I go to sleep, so that I'm actually moving. You know, I'm actually keeping myself consistently throughout the day. So it's kind of like that type of energy, I guess. Oh, that's so hard. It is. And the red phase is one of the hardest phases, because it's constantly going through pulling things apart and putting them back together and figuring out how the puzzle pieces fit in your life. Like when I went through like some of my spiritual awakenings, like I had to adjust, because while I was going through my last ascension process this summer, and I got like a huge upgrade in my energy healing modality, and my body was like my spirit was resonating at a frequency that my body couldn't keep up with. So I got sick, and I had to like recuperate myself and realign myself and switch up my diet and all types of shit. So how do I make what I learned in that reconfiguration and align back together? How do I do that every day so that I don't pull myself right back out of alignment now that I'm back into my everyday move? And it's just like, you know, sticking little pieces in. And I was scared to go live for a minute because I had no voice for 3 months. And so like for the first 2 months I had my voice back, I was like, I'm taking this shit easy. I wasn't able to talk. Like, what? That's my entire business. I went from a very sedentary job. I didn't realize how much it affected my life at home. Oh yeah, I feel that. Switched jobs, and now I'm more active, and I'm more active at home looking for places. I feel that. Figure out why. Yeah, like I feel like when you're trying to figure out how to fit the puzzle pieces together, it's more about listening to your intuition, right? Because certain parts of you need care in certain areas. So, for example, if you had when you were going through your black phase a lot of inner child wounds, like small you wounds, then you would have to do a lot more playful stuff. I keep getting these beautiful messages. Oh, that's awesome. But you'll get more playful, more kid-like things that you need to do in order to express yourself. So maybe your self-care looks like drawing or looking into things that you used to love as a kid, or nostalgia, watching shows that you used to love when you were little, doing things. Or maybe if you didn't have like a childhood, you had to grow up early. You know, if you had to grow up, oh my gosh, the birds are awake, like by my window. I can hear them. But like if you so like if you're trying to heal your inner child and create more safe place for that person to be incorporated in your everyday life, being able to listen and include you, you're gonna have to do the things that maybe your parents didn't do. And that's like the idea of reparenting yourself. Hold on, the chat is going a little bit fast while I was talking. Okay, spent the energy and motion. Oh, spent that energy, a body in motion will stay in motion. No cap, no cap. I keep getting this video, yes. Okay, I went through a very similar, my self-care is me dressing how I want, not caring about expectations. It's been really healing. Yes, oh my God, y'all. So I started doing that like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, maybe I was a lot bigger. Like if y'all go back and look at some of my first videos, even on my YouTube, like maybe like I have this video on my YouTube channel about postpartum depression. And y'all, like my face was so chunky. I'm like, oh my God, I lost so much weight. I thought it would be easier, but it has serious effects on my home life. Oh wow. You know, sometimes something with like, you know, when you're changing your work, you know, in your pace, you start to realize like, okay, if you're being sedentary at work, then your rest becomes sedentary like. But also imagine if you had a job where you're always ripping and running, like, and then you come to work at home. It's such a slower pace. That pace is incredibly slow. And so trying to like, okay. I feel like I need to do something in order to be active, but it's like, no, you just need to get stuff done. So stop making yourself busy and just slow down. Okay, it's time for me to work out now. I'm gonna go work out. Okay, it's time for me to chill. Okay, I'm gonna chill. It's time for me to work. Okay, it's time for me to work. And I had to get used to that because I worked in film for a really long time, y'all. And like that's like hurry up and wait. So that's like waking up at 5 a.m., getting to set by 6. And I worked in the lighting department. So it's like you gotta hurry up and prep everything. Then you gotta set everything up once they have like the sheets where everything go. And then you just wait around until everybody else is ready to start shooting. Then when they're ready, you gotta test the lights. You gotta do this. You gotta run over here. You gotta put this up. Everything is like really, really fast, but then it's just like down. And it's up and it's down, then up and it's down. So like when I started working from home, I was doing that a lot and I would just get burnt out. And I was like, okay, I have to shift out of that, like that I was so used to for years and like chill. But yes, dressing the way that you want. Oh my God, y'all, I'm obsessed with 70s clothes. Like bell bottoms, bell sleeves, 4-inch platforms. And like, I used to be so subconscious because I was big and I was like, a big girl, I don't know, I should be wearing that. And I was like, you know what? Fuck damn. If I could see a girl 100 pounds bigger than me wearing leggings and a crop top, bitch, I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. Fuck that shit. And I used to see it a lot in Atlanta when body positivity was really big. And that shit just, it really encouraged me to be that. And then I realized the size that I wanted to be, in order for me to manifest that, in order for me to manifest my healthiness, I needed to be able to express through my clothes before I was able to be in that body, if that makes sense, and have those same habits. My last job was basically all consuming, and it wouldn't give my self-care. I feel that. I wouldn't give my self-care. Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes when you have really demanding jobs. But it's like, you have to start setting boundaries with your job. Like, for real, for real. Man, I feel you. Oh my gosh, yes. That is like one of the best transformations. Like, my partner used to always be like, nobody's expecting this stuff of you but you. And I was like, wait, what? Yes, I learned how to set boundaries. Yes. Man, those boundaries, that shit make you uncomfortable sometimes, because like you set up all the boundaries, but now you realize how much space you've made for yourself. And it's like, bitch, I had a whole room in here. I've been sitting in the corner for years thinking this is all I had. And then you look around and you're like, nigga, it's a mansion in this motherfucker. It was just people in here, all up in my house this whole time. You set boundaries, then you like, yes, I stretch out, I could be myself. Nigga, I could get 4 flat screen TVs if I want to. Like, in that type of energy, just in your body, in your mind, you're like, this is nice. Yes, because now I have to put yourself, yes, for real. And like, for me, like I had postpartum depression for like 3 or 4 years. And like, for me to really step out of it, I had to realize like I had no boundaries. I didn't know how to set them. I didn't know how to set them with my daughter. I didn't know how to set them with my partner. I didn't, like, in my family, I grew up in kind of like a narcissistic home. So, like, there are no boundaries there. And I had to, like, okay, giant boundary with y'all, family. And then I was like, okay, now I could kind of feel comfortable setting small boundaries with my kid, small boundaries with my partner. And then it's like, okay, oh, yes, I can live my life. Like, and not feel like I'm drowning. Yes, because now, yes, honey. Oh, I wanted to show y'all. So I made this for myself. It was supposed to be a meditation necklace. That is not what it is, but it is so heavy. Like, I got these, what is it? It's a gate, like agate. They're agate. Oh my god, y'all, agate is heavy as hell. I was unaware when I put it together. And then I put like some quartz beads on it, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. My partner stole it from me for like the last few weeks, and I was like, I was like, oh, he's been wearing it to the studio. And I'm like, you stole my necklace. Does it help ground you? Yes, it's really grounding. And I made it specifically really to do mantras, but I was like, I'm going to wear it because I was having problems with my throat chakra because it was hard for me to speak my truth. And so I would put this on and it would help amplify like my voice that I wanted to speak, instead of like being quiet and like not saying anything. It's super grounding. And it centers me. It's just like, oh my god, I cannot sleep. I can't sleep with it on. I have to take it off. I'm like, let me put my rings back on, y'all. I had to take them off because they was moving around while I was drumming. And I just got my engagement ring resized. I don't know if anybody noticed, but like in all my other lives, that thing was just like circling. It was circling, so I got it resized. And I was so glad because now it like fits. And I was like, I don't want to fuck it up. But yes, I think I've been looking at like I to help throat chakra, I wear an aquamarine. Ooh, yes, I like that. Oh, that's so cute. I have a hard time speaking my truth as well. Yeah, I find like for me, I think it has to do with your trauma too. So like, say for example, the reason why you have a hard time speaking your truth, maybe like you don't have the confidence behind what you want to say, or sometimes it's like you second guessing yourself. Like, so for example, like I grew, like my mom was really someone who would like just basically tell me like what I really want isn't what I want. It's like what her vision of what I want is what I want. And so I would always second, third, and fourth guess myself, but I would just believe anybody else. And so so what I did was I had made like a link chain with the copper, and I put like a big, hold on, I got one right here, y'all. Where is it? Oh, where's my palette? Okay. So I have these. Ooh, maybe we could do like a giveaway, cause y'all, I got a whole slap of these. So, I had like one of these that was double pointed. And so I made like a choker of it, and then I put amethyst, because amethyst helps with overthinking and it's good for protection. And for me, I overthink because of like the negative energy that people send me, that question me, that insert doubt. So like when I put it on there, it's like do 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 do, and it's like, so when I'm talking, I'm like, oh, I feel so liberated. And it's like do 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 do. It's like energy. Let me see. Somebody said something else. Oh yes, I've been doing so much self-reflection these past few months. Yes. Do you have like an affirmation routine? Like, yo, that is like everything. I stopped writing my own personal affirmations though, and every morning I listen to those like affirmation, like it's really for sleep, but I be listening to the I am meditations, and I found one that and I listen to zikr. So for anybody who's like from the Islamic faith, like they have like these mantras, and they call them zikrs, and they're like basically like prayers to God. But like y'all know I work with God, and I channel God, and so I use a lot of shit, y'all, to talk to God. So it's like I talk, because I do Egyptian, so I talk to God through Ra. I talk to God through Allah. I talk to God through the Abrahamic idea of God. Like, I'm like really circular. So like I use that, but then I also do like other shit that is like, and like me and God would just be laughing and talking about this shit all the time. But he's like, yes, and play my favorite zikr. Il Ahala. I'd be like, oh yes. I be playing this shit all day, y'all. And I swear for God, like God be blessing me with shit. What's up? Good. First time watching from Detroit. What's up, Stephanie? Yes, honey. I have a lot of trauma that came to the surface. I feel that. Mirror work is everything. Like I realized, like, because I came into my first ascension like tripping on shrooms, and I realized like my self-imaging was bad. And so like I was, y'all, please be self-aware if you decide to trip and you got like bad self-image issues, because you see it. Like, y'all, I saw myself and I looked like a troll, like literal troll version of myself, just like yucky and gross. And I was like, I don't look like that. And they was like, so why you acting like you look like that? And I was like, oh shit. And y'all, I came out of that like some years ago, and I was like, look, I gotta do something about this right now. And so the first thing that they told me to do was like sit in front of the mirror and just talk to myself and tell myself how beautiful, how amazing I am. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, I carry my journal everywhere. Okay, honey. Good morning. First time listening to you in Florida, Lakeland. What's up, Florida? What's up, Robert Stevenson? What's up? That's what's up. Oh, I used to live in Lakeland. Hey, synchronicities. Tribe. Yeah, y'all. So I love Florida, y'all. I was just in Florida. It's just, Florida has a vibe, okay? But I'm from Georgia, so it's like being in Florida is like the same energy, less humid, more breeze. Miami is my favorite. Oh yes, Fort Lauderdale, honey. Right around the corner. My partner, he's like a music producer, so we be going to Miami and LA a lot. I can't tell you, LA is not my favorite place. It's too hot for me. It's like the desert. I was born in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Yes, honey. I love Georgia. Like, one of my friends used to live out in Lawrenceville. I used to go see her all the time. But it's like, I love the energy of Georgia. Oh my God. And y'all, I went to Red Top Mountain this weekend with my cousin. That shit was the views, honey. Okay, that Tennessee Georgia border, that thing was like majestic. Okay, majestic. And me and Mother Earth be talking. Like, me and her be talking. I be like, every time I see the mountains, I be like, Mama, you are so beautiful. Like, and she be like, they be acting like they don't know. And I be like, they don't know. They don't know. Y'all ain't been to the mountains. Y'all don't know. That shit will blow you back and be like, why do I feel like I'm stressed every day? I want to retire. Let me tell y'all something. So I feel like I manifested my engagement in the mountains because me and my partner, we went for a birthday to the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I did like an edible weekend. So I made like a whole, like everything we ate that weekend was edible. Y'all know, like, so I studied to be a chef to go, like I studied in high school at our like local tech school. I don't know what they call it now, but it's like a technical school where you learn skills. And I had studied to be a chef. So like I have a lot of like chef skills. I was like, bitch, I'm breaking this motherfucker out. We had Korean barbecue. Girl, I did the most. And ever since then, and it was summer, because my birthday in the summer. It was summer. And I'm like, baby, this was beautiful, but I want to go to the snowy mountains. And I had a picture on it all year on my screen, like on my screensaver. And then when he was saying, like when it started to come around where he was like, where do you want to go? And I was like, well, we're going for Christmas, so I don't want to go to the beach. Like, we always go to the beach. I would go to the beach. And so then he was like, we're going to Colorado. And I was like, yes! The Holy Spirit has heard my prayers. That shit was so on point, y'all. Like, oh my God. Like, if y'all, I have one video, I think I posted a while back, where it was like driving through the mountains, and I had put like some little captions that was being read out. That's not even the half of it, y'all, but it was, I felt like mentally I was orgasming everywhere, because it was just like, mountain snow. Like, it's like naked mountain. Because in Georgia, all the mountains are covered with trees. So it's like in the fall, it's super beautiful because it's just as far as you can see these rolling hills of like fall colors. It's so beautiful. But in Colorado, it's like naked. It's like naked mountains. It's like a topless mountain. Let's call it that. It's like a topless mountain until it snows. And then it's topped with snow. It's like a mountain with a crop top on. Oh my God. Oh, I set myself up on that one. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna put this on my bucket list. Girl, please, please, please. As a matter of fact, y'all, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I would have a retreat in the mountains. No cap. Would y'all come? We should do a retreat. Connect with the ancestors on the retreat, honey. Oh, yes. Anybody know how to set that thing up? I will show up and be the shaman, honey. I wanted to do like a, I think it would be cool to do like a, like maybe like a psilocybin retreat in the mountains, or doing it. I prefer the mountains or doing it tropical, like Jamaica, Costa Rica, because it's like you really need to be in the heart of nature to receive. Like, you don't have to be, but when you're in the heart of nature and you get that thing, ooh, yes. Southern Missouri is really pretty. Ooh, I've never been to Missouri. That's interesting. I'm definitely gonna look into that, honey. Okay, yes. I'm like, I've never been to Red Top Mountain. I have been to Blue Ridge and Mineral Bluff, and then I was like, I like this. And then when I went to California, they have such beautiful mountains there, but it's like, I think it's taken for granted because basically all of California is like cliffs, ridges, hills, and then flat as fuck. So it's just like, that's the regular thing. But for me, it's like, these hills is high. Yes. And I live like in Georgia, I live near where the mountain range starts. So it's like, I could drive 45 minutes up the highway and be in the mountain range. And I'm like, oh, yes. Yes. But it's nothing like Colorado, yeah. A lot of natural springs and waterfalls. Okay, so set me up. What's the best? What's the best resort? Oh, what's the best town to go to? Yes, put me on, honey. Put me on. Cause my partner keeps saying like, yo, I want to go on vacay. And I'm like, yeah. Y'all. And okay, so look. I've been working on something for y'all. So when it's time for me to let y'all know. Oh my God, I hope we could do it, man. I'm about to screenshot this. Hold on. Oh yes. You already know. I'm gonna look into it. Missouri. Okay. Is that I'm sorry. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing Eminem, but that is not what that is. Eminiscent. Eminence. Oh my God. This is trifling. But I hope that everybody's having, oh my God, it's 8:38 right now. Y'all been getting so many synchronicities over the past few days. That's right. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my God. I would be like the wrong person to meet Eminem after this conversation. I'd be like, did you know that you have your own town in Missouri? I make the worst jokes, y'all, but I just keep laughing. It's like dad jokes on swole, cause I'm a mom. I have to head into work. Oh my God, yes. I hope that you have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, I'm about to close out anyway, y'all. I was supposed to get off 40 minutes ago. But this is my break period anyway. So I have to plan my day. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow at 7. Oh, Blue Springs. Okay. Girl, you giving me all this stuff and I'm gonna write it down. Okay, yes. What is it? I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow at 7 and we're gonna be learning about psychic abilities. So if you have any questions about your psychic abilities, how to develop them, yada yada yada, bring them with you. Tell your friends, okay? And we'll be back on tomorrow at 7. Every Monday we're going to be doing meditations at 7 a.m. Every Tuesday we are doing teaching, and on Thursday we do ancestor readings and personal readings. Okay, so I love you guys. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for receiving me, and I hope that you guys have an amazing day. No, I missed it. Don't worry about it, baby. If you go to my link in bio, I'm going to be reposting this onto my YouTube channel, so you ain't miss shit. And then I'm going to be doing that with all of the lives because it only makes sense. So I'll probably post them just like this, and then I'll do snippets and stuff like that because these lives be long. And YouTube be like, bitch, this shit is long. So I love you guys. I hope that you have an amazing day. Be well, okay?